We are looking at the past forms of these verbs. Am, are, is. And they are was and were. These are the past forms of be. Important, it is only were which can be used in the present. Let's start off with was. We use this to talk about one person or one thing. You can say I was, he was, she was, there was, that was, this was, I was there. And in the past progressive, two examples here. He was filming at the time and she was taking photographs. One person. Ray was born in this town. And I was. That's Falkirk. Jane was born in Edinburgh. That was when we visited Aberfeldy. That's in Scotland. There was rain earlier. You see, one thing, rain. This was one of many photographs taken. So we use was to refer to one person or one thing. What about were? We use it before you. This is when you're addressing somebody. We also use this to refer to more than one person or one thing. There were lots of hills. Jane and Andy were also there. Two people. You were there last year. Okay, it's never you was, okay? Were you behind the wall? You see there how we can use were to open a question. Those were good days. 50 people were there that day. Thousands of tourists were keen on adventure. It sounds straightforward, but a lot of people get was and were mixed up. So let's try and put that right in this lesson. It was, he was, they were, you were. Confusion can occur when we use conditionals. Okay, this is when we use the if word. And for example here, if I had been there, I would have stayed longer. That's right. If I had been there, I would have stayed longer. Wrong. If I was there, I would have stayed longer. Had been replaces was and were because we're talking about the past. Unreal conditionals cause the most confusion. Wrong. If I was you, I would go. Right. If I were you, I would go. We are talking about the future. So we can't use had been there, unlike in the last example. This is when were is used, but never was. So, correct. If I were you, I would go. Were. If I were a rich man, I'd be happy. Which one is it? Is it those boots was or were made for walking? Those boots was made for walking? No, 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 no. Those boots were made for walking. You see, there's more than one. If I was there, I don't remember. Is that right? Correct. That is right. Talking about the past there. Right or wrong? He were there. Wrong. Do you know why? One person. Right. He was there. He, she, it. It doesn't matter. One person. We use was. Right or wrong? My cousins was with me. Wrong. Why? Because there were more than one. Right, my cousins were with me. If you were there, would you have taken photos? If you were there, would you have taken photos? That is actually incorrect. It should have been, if you had been there, would you have taken photos? If you had been there, would you have taken photos? Or contracted, if you'd been there. Right or wrong? I would if I were you. Right. I would if I were you. Okay, never use was there. Were comes before you. Right or wrong? Was you there? Was you there? Is that right or wrong? That was wrong. Again, you see we're talking about you. Were you there? We use were with you. Here are more correct examples. I was inside. They were outside. I would refuse if I were you. Talking about the present. It was a nice day out. Where was everyone? This was taken in Scotland. Those were the photos I chose. There were many trees. Okay, so just have a look at this example here. Yeah, if I was there, I could answer your question is wrong, you see. You'd have to say, if I had been there, I could answer. A little bit tricky that one, but a lot of them there are quite easy to learn. Remember, was is used for one person or one thing, and were is used for more than one person or one thing. If you need help with the past perfect, by the way, please click on the link. It's appearing at the end of the video, and also subscribe for more.